Oh man, I'm absolutely frozen. All the hairs on my body are standing on end. Really, it's like some massive static charge in here.
Somebody has just moved the chair, that's how I describe it. Yeah, oh my god.
You just said that? Me and Dan have just heard that, but we thought that was you and Gareth, that's why we never radioed through to you, mate.
Oh, what was that voices then?
I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, something.
That wasn't Will and Dan, that was like people talking about.
What the hell is that?
Hello and welcome to Ghost Quest. Tonight I have brought my team to Stirling in Scotland to investigate the Old Town Jail. Built in the year of 1847 to replace the Tollbooth Jail across the road, branded as Britain's worst prison. What will we find on our stay here? We have one night to find out. Located 30 miles northeast of Glasgow, Stirling is a place of natural outstanding beauty. Created in 1124 as a royal borough, Stirling Old Town, complete with its cobbled streets, is home to many visitor attractions and sites, such as Stirling Castle, Old Town Jail, and Renaissance churches. Also located in Old Town lies the Tollbooth, which served as Stirling's original prison and gallows. Some of the cells here faced out onto the street, providing very cold, inhospitable conditions. The conditions here were so brutal that it was rated the worst prison in Britain. In 1847, Stirling Old Town Jail was built to put an end to the conditions at the Tollbooth. Housing both male and female inmates, the conditions here were much better, however, punishments were still severe and bloody. Prisoners here were kept separate at all times to help them focus on reforming themselves while inside. Inmates were forced through tough labour, uncomfortable conditions, and fed terrible meals to put them off returning, should they make it out in the first place. The prison was used up until 1935 and also served as a military prison, to which many of the inmates left their mark on the jail. We caught up with Jeff, one of the staff members from the jail, to learn a little bit more about the jail and its ghostly goings-on.
Hi, my name is Jeff from Stirling Old Town Jail. We reopened the Stirling Visitor Attraction in 2015. The attraction is seasonal, but now welcomes over 10,000 visitors every summer. Stirling Old Town Jail tells the story of crime and punishment in Stirling, and we have live performance tours running daily throughout the summer and school holidays as well. So the attraction is now one of the top attractions in Stirling, and it's very entertaining and at the same time a great way for visitors to learn a wee bit more about Stirling's remarkable history. On a regular basis, the staff hearing things, seeing things, having the feeling of a presence, people being nearby, unexpected sounds and movements. So we certainly all feel that there is more than first meets the eye when you visit the Old Town Jail.
Before we started our investigation, we met up with David, a local tour guide who plays Jock Rankin, a 19th century Happy Hangman, who was on hand to share some of the more gruesome stories about the two Stirling jails.
Welcome to the Old Town Jail. I think a few words of introduction are in order. My name is Rankin, Master Jock Rankin, official staff man, torturer and executioner to after a royal borough of Stirling and guide on the Stirling Ghost Walk. As such, it's been called upon me to tell you a few unsalubrious tales about this fine institution and the building which preceded it. You currently stand in a reform prison, a terribly kind and pleasant place where they sought to educate and rehabilitate the criminals of the 1840s. I think that's part of my eternal punishment, for my domain was the toll booth across the street, officially designated the worst jail in Britain. In one tiny cell, you might find as many as 20 or 30 prisoners. Men, women, children as young as 6 years of age, wallowing in their own filth day and night, begging for scraps through the windows to passers-by in order to survive another miserable day. Unsurprisingly, the toll booth has many a spectral tale to tell. Scatters, the poacher, a highwayman, burglar and ne'er-do-well is said to cause mischief, putting lights on, opening doors and locks in dead of night. And the upper cell, the condemned cell, is haunted, they say, by Alan Mayer, the last man to be hanged in Stirling on the 4th of October 1843. A wife murderer, 86 years of old, who'd beaten his aged wife to death with a walking stick, claiming she had been consorting with soldier boys. She was 85, she must have been a game old girl. And of course, his malign presence is said to cause a dip in the temperature as soon as a woman enters that chamber. This place, on the other hand, well, it was terribly well behaved, rather mundane. Past ghost hunters, however, have reported a ghostly child on the ground floor weeping for its mother. And quite right too, for that was the level used for women and children from the age of 6 years of age until at least the 1880s. Another ghost hunting group, several in fact, have reported Charlie, a guard who somehow has become affixed within the walls of this place, a rather unpleasant individual who is said to have pushed a prisoner down the stairs and who feels intimidated by the current manager of the attraction for some strange reason. I don't know why, he's a terribly nice chap. Yes, many a strange tale, and the tower especially, where alarms have gone off in dead of night during past ghost hunts when no one has been present. Still, it's all part of a state of mind, I'm sure you'll agree.
So right now I am here on one of the main wings at Stirling Old Jail, and we're about to start our nighttime investigation. We have already had so much activity since we've been here. Did anyone just hear that? No? Anyone hear that? No? No?
Yeah, no, nothing.
That's a cue. We need to start right now. Follow me. After having a pre-investigation walk around the building, we encountered hearing a strange female voice, which appeared to be following us around, and Daniel had received some strange spikes on our mel meter. We set up 2 lock-off cameras in the building, one of which facing down the ground floor wing, and another in a stripped back cell nearby.
I was talking again, did you?
I heard that.
That was the woman talking again. But I'm finding it creepy now, because this is the same voice that we hear everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That was the same woman that I hear at the ancient ram, I swear to it. I recognise that voice. Do you? Am I just tripping?
No, it does sound similar, like, to be honest.
Oh, Brett.
What?
That's a woman. Did you hear it again?
It's down that end.
Are you filming me?
Shush, shush.
I am.
Shush.
Oh, Brett.
What?
That's a woman. Did you hear it again?
It's down that end.
Which one, Jeff?
Hang on a second. Is there a ghost tour going on?
Ben!
After hearing voices somewhere within the jail, I was already on edge. But after turning my head and looking straight into the face of Jock Rankin in the dark, I jumped out of my skin. This wouldn't be the first time that this has happened. Back in 2017, in the Edinburgh Vaults, I didn't realise how close I was to the wall until I turned round and had a similar reaction. I sent Will and Daniel up onto the top floor of the jail, whilst myself and Gareth would go to the second floor, and Ryan would remain on the ground floor in the locked off cell. It wasn't long before strange things would begin to happen.
Creepy. So that's a glass floor. That's where Ryan is, under there. That's a big drop, is that?
Isn't it?
Let's walk across it. So these are offices, aren't they now?
Yeah.
So yeah, these are all rented out as offices, but they were.
So you went to go up to that footwell where David was, I'll stay down there.
You think we should stay down here?
Start down here, then go
Yeah.
up down.
So do you want to do some calling out and we'll just get your breath back? Who's the lady we keep hearing in here? We keep hearing your voice. What was that?
Click.
Did you get that in there?
Yeah. It was in here, I heard something.
Oh!
Who was that? Can you do that again for us, please?
Right now, we hear what sounds like a chair being dragged. This was also heard by Daniel and Will, who were a floor above us. However, down on the ground floor, Ryan nor any of the lock-off cameras picked this sound up. Jeff was also in the building on the ground floor, so we cannot claim this to be paranormal. However, it sounded above myself and Gareth, yet below Will and Daniel. We will play back both versions and you can decide.
Did you get that in there?
Yeah. It was in here, I heard something.
Oh!
Who was that? Can you do that again for us, please?
But it was definitely out you there.
Yeah.
If that was you, can you do it again, please? Come downstairs on the chairs. It's just me with the walkie.
Now, just to clarify, me and Will are currently up on the floor where.
Did any of you make a noise then? No.
No.
No, maybe we're standing still in the corridor.
Somebody has just moved a chair. That's how I describe it. Yeah. Oh my god.
You just said that? Me and Dan have just heard that, but we thought that was you and Gareth. That's why we never radioed through to you, mate.
That was definitely not us. You made us both jump. It was really loud in here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it sounded just below us as well.
God, my chest beating, some chronic man. Oh, it's cold.
Oh, this is creepy.
Jesus, this is creepy. Oh man, I'm absolutely frozen. All my hairs on my body are standing on end. Really, it's like some massive static charge in here. Is Charlie here with us? Charlie, if you can hear us, can you make a noise and speak to us, please?
This is the exact area that we kept hearing the voices earlier.
Yeah. Hello? Footstep. Don't need to be afraid of us. Come forward and speak to us.
Is that a motion sensor down there? Something's flashing.
I don't think it is. It's like, yeah, it is a motion sensor.
But we're not moving. We're not down there. Oh, it's a fire.
Smoke alarm.
Smoke alarm, yeah. This is eerie in here.
Hello, we know you're here. We can feel you. The static charge is incredible in here. All my hairs are stood up.
Yeah, same.
Especially on the back of my neck, it's like someone's watching me. I can feel it.
Go onto the exercise yard.
Yeah. What's weather doing?
If there's anybody out here in the exercise yard with us, can you come close to us? Can you make a noise? Can you maybe go closer to Dan, who has the camera, and
No.
the millimeter in his hand? You can whisper into the mic of the camera, whisper into his ear, maybe touch him. If you're out here or if you're still inside and in that corridor, can you tap on one of the windows or the doors leading onto the exercise yard, please? It's quiet out here, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Was it you?
I thought that was you, seriously.
I thought that was eardrop in your gut.
I thought it was you.
After having a small argument about who had done it for the next 20 minutes, they eventually found the source.
Found it.
Although, I'm not fully convinced myself.
Was it you?
I thought that was you, seriously.
I thought that was eardrop in your gut.
After capturing no evidence on the exercise yard, Dan and Will moved back inside.
Is anyone in this corridor? Can you come forward, make a noise? Can you tap one of us?
It's reflection off the glass.
Yeah, then we thought it might be you behind you as well. I saw to walk a bit heavy.
Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. All night when I've got to this spot here,
Yeah.
I felt a bit, ugh.
And chilly.
Not chilly, I mean like...
Strange.
Yeah,
Like a strange feeling.
yeah.
Right now, Daniel and Will capture a very strange sound that we cannot explain. Neither of them appear to hear the sound, only our camera's audio. Could this be something paranormal? We will let you decide.
Not chilly, I mean like...
Strange.
Yeah. Not chilly, I mean like...
Strange.
Yeah.
After unfortunately capturing no evidence whatsoever, I radioed Ryan to come and join myself and Gareth upstairs on the second floor.
That's weird.
What?
I just saw a figure walk across
Where?
in there. But I thought it was your shadow, but then I realised you didn't walk, did you? You just turned round. You just slowly went across.
Which one?
In there. Went from left to right. I thought it was your reflection, but it isn't.
What's that? Is there a figure on? What's that? It's a bush. It's not a bush you saw, is it?
No, because it moved and walked across very slowly from left to right. Okay, you're toying with us now, I feel that. I think it's about time you came out and played. Why am I walking across here?
I heard a voice then, a woman.
Really?
Did you hear that?
No.
Right now, I hear very clearly a woman's voice coming from within the wing we are standing. Unfortunately, I couldn't work out what was being said, nor did Gareth hear it at all. Luckily, you can just very faintly hear it on our camera's audio. We will enhance the audio the very best we can.
I think it's about time you came out and played. Why am I walking across here? see him.
After conducting a spirit box session, we captured no results. However, we could yet again hear a woman's voice coming from somewhere within the wing.
That wasn't Will and Dan, that was like people talking about.
What the hell's that?
There.
It's constant.
It's like not loud, that it would be somebody in physical.
It's muttering.
It's distant, muttered, innit?
Yeah, there's no one up here. It's constant.
Yeah, it's starting to stand up again.
Come on, bang on something again. What was that then? You just moved, Gareth?
Nope.
I just saw a f***ing light then.
Can't move the camera. What's that, was it?
Do move it again. Do it again, keep moving it. Yeah, it was you.
Ah, sorry.
It's alright. Debo. Come on, please.
After capturing no more evidence, Will and Daniel came down to the second floor, whilst myself, Gareth and Ryan went back down to the ground floor to a different part of the jail to see what evidence we could capture.
Just to clarify, that with the door shutting. Now, just to also clarify to the camera, you may hear a lot of fan noise.
I'm going to set up this anemometer, it will be very close.
You know, it feels weird down here.
Maybe not, it's...
Oh God.
I'm not put it on there.
Well, what's that?
The radiators, didn't even realise that.
That it feels strange down there. Did you walk down there?
Temperature, 19.5.
Did you walk down there? Do you not think it's starting to feel a bit...
Feel it? Tell me, or am I just feeling stuff? Is that like a cold spot? Am I just... Oh, sorry mate. I felt like a... That's the cold air then.
That's just our reflection in the window.
Just feel strange down this end, like.
Feels proper strange down here.
I have to put the torch on so I can't see when now I'm on it now. Oh, myself down like you walked in front.
Sorry, Will.
That's alright, bud.
Is there anybody in our presence? Can you please make yourself known?
You heard that, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's like that stairs outside. Oh, I was saying that could be the bars. It's not the window. If there is anybody up here with us, can you come forward? Can you make a noise? Can you tap on something, please?
Daniel and Will, unfortunately, weren't having much luck on the second floor, and downstairs, we weren't either. So we left Dan and Will's camera with a mel meter up on the second floor, along with Daniel's mobile phone. We would then call the phone from the base room and establish a connection, and see if any voices would come through.
Oh! What was that?
No.
Here we go again.
Is he down? Oh! Sit down. Quiet. Can you hear that? Oh! What was that?
No.
Here we go again.
Are you down? Sit down.
Why are you still here? Do you know that you're dead?
Is that a whistle?
Something.
Or was that someone trying to say something?
What's that?
Upstairs.
Maybe that's something.
What's that?
Upstairs.
Maybe that's something.
If you speak into the device that you can hear me through on the floor, we can hear you.
Oh! Is that the lady?
We can hear you.
Oh! Is that the lady?
After hearing strange voices coming through the phone, we must point out that these voices do not appear on our camera situated upstairs with the phone. Could we be in contact with one of the spirits here at Stirling Jail?
Say something.
Oh, that.
Say something.
Oh, that.
When you want to say something, you get a response back or get some sort of something trying to come through. Any of us trying to say anything, we get nothing, we get stonewalled.
I think he responds to you, Gareth.
I think so. Are you more responsive to me? Do you feel a connection with me? Are you still there?
After all had gone seemingly quiet, we decided to move the phone to the locked off cell, to which we had no responses come through at all. We then went for one last walk around the jail as a team together, but also came up with no evidence. After the jail had gone very quiet, we decided to conclude our investigation of Stirling Old Town Jail.